Hi guys, thanks so much for joining us here in the men's movement. Now, I'd like to talk to you a bit about what happened today when I was training this lady. We were talking about a particular coach, or I was mentioning a particular coach called Percy Cerutty, fantastic coach here in Australia. And I'll talk to you more about what he was talking about doing back in the 60s in Australian culture. But the great thing about Percy Cerutty is one of his best quotes, which was, "There is no such thing as failure, only a temporary non-success." There's no such thing as failure, only a temporary non-success. And he was big on all these words and motivational quotes to get people reaching for their goal. And so I'd like to talk to you about a little bit about that, because I said to the lady, hey, when I was a younger cadet, young trainer, I followed Percy's career and I read everything I could about Percy. And the dictionary is one of the things. And he said, you've got to find your why. Lucky for me, there it is. I found my why. Because you've got to find your why. Once you find your why, you can combine those with all the other things. And Percy said there's no such thing as failure, only a temporary non-success. Like I said, I was crazy, mad fanatic about Percy. So I actually had my old school dictionary at the gym, out the back of the gym. I said, I've actually got to show you something quickly. So I ran off to get the dictionary, and look what I found. In the dictionary, I actually took out the word failure in the dictionary, because I was such a sort of groupie of Percy's. I pulled that out. That was probably 1998. It's proof of that, because who's got red pens anymore? Who's got pens? So this is my old dictionary. So I believe exactly what Percy said. There's no such thing as failure, only a temporary non-success. So if we go back to the wordsmith here, let's have a fun. I promise you I'll play with some words later on in today's video. Let's have some fun with Percy. So we've got to continue to train, don't we? We've got to train. There we go. We've got to train. There it is. There's train with this word. And then you could also ask yourself, well, do I train? You could ask yourself, do I train? There you go. We could probably take some action here? This is a great word, isn't it? Dictionary's got some great words in it. We can take some action. But if we bring on the truth, because I believe Percy told the truth. Do you reckon Percy told the truth? There's no such thing as failure, only a temporary non-success. So here we go, guys. This is our word scramble for the day. Do you think we can get there? I reckon we can. Because once you find your why, there's no stopping you. And when we take the action and do the training, which we've just done here in this crazy word scramble, we're going to get to the truth. And here we go. You ready for the truth, guys? Here it is. No magic here. So we're going to add some truth to this and see what we can get. It's coming. And there it is, guys. There's Cerutty, guys. Percy Cerutty, when we combine action with the truth, training, and finding your why, and you get Cerutty. How good is that? You couldn't get better. The truth with action with Cerutty. Thanks for joining us here in the Men's Movement. I love this stuff, and I hope you're enjoying these videos as much as I love giving them to you each week. And keep reaching for the front door. See you guys. Cheers.
You've been listening to the Men's Movement. Look forward to seeing less of you next time.